stage for you from the comic studio. He has performed in clubs all over the city, and you may have seen him on a show called The People's Court, one of my favorite shows. Please give a warm welcome to John Huggins. John Huggins.
Yes, thank you. Wow, keep up these comics. They're really great, you know? These comics, comedic all-stars. It's like the Super Bowl of comedy. The XFL Super Bowl of comedy. Tom Jones, he's old. Well, no, nothing wrong. You know, I like the younger bands, like Kiss. No, these guys are great. They're like 50 years old and they still wear makeup and tight leather pants. Of course, now they wear their tight leather pants up to here because they're old. He's like up there, he's like singing, "I want to rock and roll all night," and then all you can eat buffet later. He's like, "Are you ready to rock and roll? I can't hear ya. Seriously, I can't hear ya. I hear he's I'm kind of old, you know." Yeah, Kiss are my favorite band. Okay, so the holidays are over. I like the holidays. Good family time. I got to hang out with my family. See, my dad's a pilot, and it was really weird growing up with a father who was a pilot because he got in trouble a lot, and he would ground me. But he wouldn't be like, "Go to your room, you're grounded." He'd be like, "This is your father speaking. And you're going to be grounded for the next 2, maybe 3 days. But if you look out your window, you can see all your friends playing baseball. Of course, you can't play baseball because you're grounded. If you look out to your right, you can see the ice cream truck coming by. Of course, you can't have any ice cream because you're grounded. Feel free to walk about your bedroom. I just turned on the shut the hell up sign. If there's anything we can do to make your grounding more enjoyable, just let your mother know. And we'd like to thank you for being grounded with the Huggins family." Yeah, all right. This does feel like the Super Bowl of comedy. I feel like the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, so football guy likes that one. Yeah. When it posed for a digital camera, I've been doing my homework, you know. All right. Yeah, see, well, yeah, growing up in my house, I got in trouble a lot growing up. I wasn't what you call smart, you know. Like, that's not the part you're supposed to laugh at. Like, well, I remember, like, all the other kids had these moms who drove station wagons with bumper stickers on the back saying, "My kid just made the honor roll at Sheridan Hills High School." My parents' bumper sticker said, "My kid just saved me 60 grand 'cause he's too stupid to get into college." I tell you. I've never been fired from a job. Been working at Fridays for 10 years now. Worked at Fridays all over the country. I worked at a Fridays in Minnesota. Anybody here from Minnesota? You can clap if you want. Well, in Minnesota, it's just like Fargo. But anyway, you know that beverage you're drinking? We call it soda. In Minnesota, they call it pop. Yeah, you've been there. You've been around. I'm sorry, I don't even know you. I mean, I'll get my ass kicked. Football guy to kick my ass here. Anyway, so no one told me about this whole pop thing until one day I'm working at Applebee's and some guy says, "Applebee's Fridays," you know. I forget sometimes in my old age. Anyway, some guy goes, "What kind of pop do you have?" And I'm like, you know, the fat bald kind who watches TV, flies airplanes. You know, people come up to me all the time saying, "John, you really are a funny stand-up comic. How can I get to be a funny stand-up comic like you?" It's really easy, seriously. All you do is, when your jokes don't work, you repeat the punchline, and you do this while you're repeating the punchline. Allow me to demonstrate. People come up to me all the time and say, "Hey, you're tall and skinny. Do you play basketball?" And I say, "Hey, you're short and fat. Do you bowl? Do you bowl? Do you bowl?" Now on with the comedy that seems so easy to do. Before I was working at Fridays, I worked at a water park. I was a lifeguard at a water park. I worked on top of the water slide. I sat there all day and said, "Go." Go. Go. Sometimes I'd work in the kiddie pool. I'd rescue kids who are drowning in pee. That's what they do. And then I started working in the wave pool. I thought I'd be like David Hasselhoff in Baywatch and rescue some Swedish bikini model. Instead, I'm pulling out like 300-pound people. It wasn't like Baywatch, it was like Whale Watch. I didn't need a buoy, I needed a harpoon. A harpoon, I tell ya. A harpoon. Throw in the words, I tell ya, every once in a while, that helps it work too. You know? Yeah, so. Having a tough time meeting women here in the city, you know, some from North Carolina, you know, we're North Carolina, Minnesota, been everywhere. See, I'm not like, you know, rich or good looking. Well, there's too many people in New York who are rich and much better looking than me, like you. Remember? Like in North Carolina, I was like Brad Pitt in North Carolina. Oh, that's not the part you're supposed to laugh at. Actually, anyone could be. Actually, even you could be Brad Pitt in North Carolina. Actually, anyone with a full set of teeth is Brad Pitt in North Carolina. So I spend a lot of time at the nudie bar. Every time the stripper like smiles at me or winks at me, I think she wants to like date me or wants me to be her boyfriend. You know? Like the other day I'm at the nudie bar and the stripper smiles at me. So next thing you know, I had $10 in her G-string. Next thing you know, I had like $100 in her G-string. Next thing you know, I had the savings bond my grandparents gave me when I graduated from high school in her G-string. By the end of the night, I had a joint checking account opened up with her G-string. With her G-string, I tell ya. With her G-string. Found a good way to pick up single moms. Any single moms here tonight? Clap if you want. Hey, talk to me after the show. What I do is I do this impersonation of Kermit the Frog, and I get in good with their kids, you know. I'll go up to their kid and go, "Hi, Timmy, this is Kermit the Frog. Will you be my friend?" And I'll start singing like a dumbass. I'm like, "Why are there so many songs about rainbows?" And the kids all laughing like you should be. And, you know, mom's all getting all hot and everything, so. Oh, goodness. But then the one winds up dumping me, so, you know, I'll get revenge on the kid. I'll call the kid up and go, "Hi, Timmy, this is Kermit the Frog. There really is no Santa Claus. There really is no Easter Bunny. There really is a monster living under your bed. And your mom's a skanky whore. That's sponsored by the letter W." Yeah, I got messed up views about women because I learned everything I knew about women from my brother. One day he sat me down and said, "This is your brother speaking." Oh yeah, he's also a pilot. "You got to be more sensitive and generous and care." He's a helicopter pilot. All right, well, that's my time. Thank you very much.
John Huggins. Wow. Good job. What fun.